All right. This is Rafi from Legit Boardshop. For the first time ever, we got damn near almost half the team here in one person, in one place. All right, so this is Team Rider Nolan, aka Frasco.
Hey guys,
Frasconator. He just came down from.
I'm Georgia.
All right, and we got Rob,
What up?
aka Ohio Rob. He also rides for Blue Sky. He came all the way down for, you guessed it, Ohio. Dylan Patton, he came down all the way from Fullerton, California, and Baker Square. Fuck yeah, guys. All right, we got some cool stuff for you in store for today. We recently just got our hands on the 2015 Madrid lineup, and the first board that is on our list of shit to talk about is the
Wendigo. Okay.
No one's been saying that wrong all week.
Look, it's the mini Nessie. That's really all you need to know about it. I don't know the exact specs, but it's
Go online and find the exact specs.
Yeah, do that. You have a computer, Google it. Pretty much, it's a 34-inch version of the Nessie. It's got a little bit of differences in it, but it's got your power orbs. They're actually kind of more like triangles right here, right in the middle, and then it's got the wheel wells down here on either side. And so it makes really nice pockets when you go in. I was doing some free ride on it earlier, and it was super comfortable. Like, oh, thank you.
So
On-site measurement.
Yeah, this is dope.
Looks like we got about 36 inches.
36.
How wide is it?
how wide is it, you say?
It's about 10 inches wide.
Yeah, okay, so it's 36 by 10.
There's a lot of different wheelbases.
Yeah, it's flush mounting, it's got rocker, the power orbs and wheel flares.
Give you a close up to it. So CNC cut wheel well. This is the flush mounting he was talking about.
Yeah.
Right. This. Nolan, you talked about the pocket area things right there.
Yeah.
Let's give it.
Triangles.
Okay. So why don't you walk them too, and I'll be that fucking girl on Wheel of Fortune that just shows it.
Okay. So yeah, that's the power triangles right there. You're seeing it's like the new power orbs, just it's smaller, so they changed it up a bit. And then you've got the wheel wells on top of it, which make a really nice pocket. Like,
So that's right here.
yeah, right there. So pretty much wherever you keep your feet on it, like above, below, or on the sides of it, you've got some kind of reference point where I'm actually considering downhilling this deck, and I'm probably not going to use a foot stop. It's just that good. And then you've got the flush mounting on the other side. There you go. The flush mounting with the CNC wheel wells. So I was running 70mm blood oranges on them earlier with my Paris 180s, and I wasn't having any problems with wheel bite at all.
What would you set this up with originally when we went downhilling at free riding?
Yeah, when I was doing a free ride earlier, I had Paris 50-43s with 90-81A talls.
So you got flush mount there.
And 70mm 84A blood orange Morgans and Zealous.
And now?
Now they are on Indy 169s with 85A eliminators and 86A street cones, super high rebound, all Venom, and 82A Venom curb stompers and reds.
What made you only go with all Venom, and Madrid board?
Because Venom's the best.
There you go. You heard it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Venom is the best. If you think otherwise, you are wrong.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So, you had that set up for a free ride in downhill. Now you have this set up with curb stompers and indies and Venom shit. So, what are you planning on doing with this, Nolan?
We're going to take this to the garage later, and I'm going to abuse the crap out of it.
Fuck yes. So, Rob, what do you think of LA and Orange County traffic?
Oh, the traffic?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been sitting in the backseat just chilling the whole time, so I don't know.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? You come to LA County, you never have to fucking drive. I will take you everywhere. What do you think of the hills so far? Let me give you a recap. We went to Blacks. We went to Talega yet? No?
No, Talega's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Talega. They shredded GMR. What else did we do? We hit up Palomar-ish. Alva.
I like Alva.
What else did we go? Was that Alva, the water tower area?
Yeah.
Yorba Linda.
Yorba Linda. What was that one called with the gates, with the white fence?
I think it's called Water Tower? I'm not sure.
Very creative people here
Yeah.
at Legit Boardshop. All right, guys. Out of all those, what did you like the best? What did you like about it?
I mean,
GMR was insane.
yeah, GMR was
My
was
first
so
time
fun.
shredding GMR, personally, even though I live here. Nice to get a run down it.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Lazy motherfucker doesn't want to wake up Saturday mornings and shred that shit.
I was scared of it, honestly.
It is
and I didn't
scary.
have people to go with, and now I have a crew to go with. I
Yeah.
know the people up there, met some people.
Friend Daniel's down here
Yeah.
fucking all the
My buddy,
time.
buddy Daniel works at Extreme Boardshop,
Hell yeah.
helping us out. You know, whatever.
Chill.
Shredding GMR now.
Yeah.
It'll suck before you get better.
See, for me, some pros might be scared to go down Angie's. That's totally fucking fine and acceptable. We drove by Angie's and it's fucking terrifying.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
like this and there's just a cliff on the other side. Yeah. So some of they're like, fuck that, man. I don't want to ever do that again. That's how I feel about going down GMR, man. Go fuck yourself. That shit looks scary. What do you, give me a parking structure. But these guys are pro riders, man. They can handle that shit. They handle that shit very well. And of course, they're gonna need someone to ride behind them in a car. And I'll fucking gladly do that shit, man.
Set up.
Yeah, hey, everyone show each board that they set up. How about that?
Okay, we set up some boards today here in the shop.
Well, I could always edit it all out until this point.
Yeah.
So we could just edit to the point where there's a board here. Fuck, I want to sell this. I want it for myself.
Well, that actually ended up happening for me.
Shit.
So
And alright, so everyone's holding a deck all of a sudden, and let's explain what we did. We got some decks off the shelves behind us and just said, you know what would be the coolest setup we could put together? So let's start with Rob. Rob's holding a BC Torpedo. Now, this is a deck that is no longer in production. We just happen to have one, and it's mint condition, 10 out of 10 on the BST if you were to put it. So
everything's 10 out of 10 on a BST.
yeah. Can you tell us about this deck a little, Rob?
Straight up, just straight concave, which is kind of my jam. I think it's mostly bamboo,
Yeah, it's bamboo with a fiberglass veneer finish to it.
so it's got kind of a cool sublimated graphic.
Stiff.
from,
It's stiff and
yeah,
nice.
it's just wood.
As stiff as humanly possible, no flex whatsoever, and I believe the graphic is stained into the bamboo. I have no fucking idea if it is or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. Now, what kind of truck and wheel combination do you have here for the folks?
Atlas 48 degrees.
Put it up.
Uh,
Boom. That red
with,
just pops it.
Hollow core biggies.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And, alright. What do you got for us, Dylan?
Oh, well, here. I don't know that. What is the name of this deck? This
BB
is
Cosmonaut.
Yes,
It was a production board from last year's 2014 line of DB shit.
Well, this board, as you can see, has some mean drops to it. It's got a nice kicktail as well, in case you want to look. Kicktail. It is also symmetrical, so the front looks exactly like the back. We got this thing set up for like a free ride and dancing, all around shredding, good time, with some purple Atlas to go with, lovely purple graphic here, and some free dumbs for some slidey thingy goodness.
Hell yeah.
With probably some built-in bearings, because those are
Zealous.
easy and awesome. Whether they're Zealous or Magic Shrooms.
Zealous.
Great decision. And that hardware isn't tightened down all the way yet. So tighten down your hardware before you shred.
I'd like to say a little bit of something about this board. I've actually written it. My friend, he's got a DB Cosmonaut set up. And although his is quite a little different setup, but more or less does the same thing. It goes down hills and it kicks some ass. It's got mild flex to it, like it's got a 2 out of 10 or a 3 out of 10 in flex. It's just got so many plies that you're not going to be jumping up and down on it. Huh? Yeah,
it's thick.
I believe it's 10.
Balls.
Yeah.
I'm 200-pound rider, so I'm able to get a little bit of flex on it, but everything flexes when I walk on it. So, yeah, man, if you're looking for a nice downhill board, or and the reason I say downhill, some people might disagree with me. The micro drops on this. Is it micro drop or
No,
just
That's
they're
a
full?
big drop.
So these are full drops. Nice foot placement. You could just, for your tucks,
Let's load up in there.
Yeah.
But anything
Yeah,
drops in
yeah.
decent speed.
So-
Also, if you're sliding a lot, the drops kind of give you some reference to where you can put your foot on each side, especially if you run wide stance.
People might like say some shit about the kickouts on it, but that's not really gonna affect your downhill.
No, not
No,
at all.
not at
And
all.
honestly, that's just a little
It's
bit
more
of
versatile.
functionality. Yeah, you can pop shove it or, do some. I imagine I could squeeze an
Look,
ollie
man.
out of it too if you really tried.
The people talking mad shit on that are gonna be the people who are gonna be salty because you're gonna finish a downhill run and just go straight to a tiger claw, and it's gonna look easy as fuck, and they're gonna be all mad.
For all you
Yeah.
mad haters out there about to talk shit on this deck, go fuck yourself. How about you, Frasco? What you rocking over there?
I got the Jet Vulcan.
Nice.
Nice deck. Got some mild concave, pretty basic, a pretty dope downhill deck.
It's not just your basic dive. No, I fucked that up.
Well, we could edit it out and just start over. All right.
But we got Cal 44s for some gnarly downhill. Gold Cal 44s because all gold everything. And then we got the legit grip, extra course, super dope. Put on everything.
Oh yeah, it's on this too.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's-
cool.
Let's go, buy it.
Some might say it's kind of gangster.
Sure. And then Zealous Bearings. And then wheels. I did that last for a reason. Because they are the new Blood Orange Alpine Mountain Series. They are, let me check the specs. They are 73 millimeters by 80A, 58 millimeter contact patch with a 0.5 offset core. And they are super dope. We were running them, well, I was running them down GMR. And the grip is just unreal. It's so predictable. It's really, really nice. Like, I was able to lean into everything I needed to. After, like, what was it, a day and a half, a legit day and a half of doing nothing but all grip, still got full skin.
Fuck yeah.
Like, I haven't had the chance to slide on yet, but from what I've been told, it's the, like, Morgan slide almost, where it's super buttery, and then the grip stays, because they've actually got the style of molding that the brads do, where it's a little bit edged in, so as you go down on it,
Keep that sharp lip.
yeah, the
Fuck
sharp
yeah.
lip stays. So they actually, depending on how the vented candies are, these might actually end up being my go-to downhill wheel.
Now, Pete Eubank from Caliber, he was talking about the core, and something I'd like to point out is these cores are not your regular Blood Orange Morgan style core, even though it does look like it because it's red. And I thought it was just like that. So you could feel the difference. It's not like a super smooth polished. It's kind of a weirder feeling to it. And if you can't feel it like I can right now, it's a fiberglass. It's a fiberglass core. And the reason now behind that is because it's a lighter core, which helps you speed up faster, which helps you go faster, and that's what you want in a downhill wheel. So, compared to other downhill wheels you've ridden with other kinds of cores, what did you think of that, Nolan?
They are fast.
Really, you hear that?
They picked up speed. I was a little scared at how fast I was going at
Really?
some points. Yeah, because
And-
like I'd come into a corner and then just immediately keep going.
Nice. And how much do you weigh, Nolan?
I weigh like 100. I think currently I weigh like 115-ish pounds.
Okay.
Normally I'm like 98 pounds soaking wet.
98 pounds soaking wet. You hear that? We feed motherfuckers when you come down here.
Go to In-N-Out.
Get some burritos when you go to California.
We recently, speaking of burritos, hit up one Jimmy Riaz's place. I don't know
Oh
what it's
yeah,
called.
Don Carlos Taco Shop. Hey,
You hear
shout
that?
out to Don Carlos.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you. I only went there because of you, Jimmy.
Hey,
It was fucking worth it.
it was good. It was
Oh
damn,
my
I got
God,
a damn
it
good
was
burrito.
So good.
Yeah, there's a crazy person across the street
Oh,
in
yeah.
women's clothing just yelling at people while we ate those delicious,
Cross-dressing.
delicious burritos.
Cross-dressing gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
I think we got a couple of good team shots of people just like stuffing their faces.
I'm
with
almost
burritos.
positive Stretch got like one of me like about to eat, and then I realized that everyone else was waiting, and I just kind of looked down like really
Oh,
sad
so
because I was like, I was so hyped on that burrito.
Yeah. I feel you guys on that, man. It's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life.
Well, anyways, we were giving you guys this little tour here. We were kind of all sitting in the shop. talking setups, honestly, geeking out a little bit on what would you do with this or what would you do with that. So we decided to throw a couple options up there for you guys, kind of explain, what our rationale was, kind of what our preferences were, and kind of just get a little bit more out there if you're looking for more information, if you're looking to a go-to setup or see something you like. Sometimes you don't get a chance to stand on that board or see what it's like before you buy it. So maybe this gives you a little bit more information. So.
Fuck yeah.
Hope it helped.
Thank
And
you,
we
Dylan.
have plenty more to talk about. So
Hell yeah, we
we'll
do.
be back after this. All right. Well, here I am holding the last of its kind, a dinosaur, if you'd say. Sorry, Rob, I don't mean to skateboard you in the face. So this is a BC tuna. It is a fiberglass and bamboo construction, double kick, pool slashing, city slashing machine with a cool California style square kick, pointy nose style shape.
Okay.
Picked this up today. Super excited on it. I have some caliber standards. I threw in some 88 Are they 88? They might be 85.
90.
86.
86
Mhm.
SHR eliminators in the bottom with no washer and kept the standard bushing on top. And I have some 98 curb stompers because Venom. And it's awesome. And I've been having trouble learning how to ollie on a big downhill longboard style board. So got this, popping ollies, doing crazy flip stuff, scaring my teammates, and it's gonna be a good time. But thought I'd mention that, do a little bit of a rundown, sell us, or maybe they're magic shrooms, but again, Chiltons, they're awesome.
All right, sorry for whispering, guys. So
Secret stuff.
we're gonna hit up some garages later tonight, but I don't know. I just want to talk about how much work we had to do this week, man. I mean, these guys landed on Friday, and we were already at GMR. We left for GMR at 7 a.m. That means our Orange County riders, Chandler and Tim, had to be at Whittier by 7, which means they left at 6, which means they left their houses at 5:30. So think about that for a second here. Everyone keeps hitting me up to be sponsored. Now, have you guys ever thought about what that entails? You got to wake your ass up at a 5:30 on a Saturday morning, pick up your friend at 6, be at my house at 7, to be at GMR by 8-ish. All right?
While you're still jet lagged.
Yeah, while you're jet lagged, while you're tired from the night before, because it doesn't matter what you're doing the night before, because this is what we have to do on Saturday morning, and we have to fucking be at GMR and skate. And when I mean skate, yeah, like 1 or 2 practice runs down it, sure. But then afterwards, we're shooting for an ad. We need to fucking pick a spot. This is what this entails. You guys ever really want to know what's behind the scenes to shoot one of these ads you see in the magazines? You pick a spot, you set up your shot. That means going through it 3 or 4 times for no reason at all, other than just to get it in focus. You, sometimes a piece of shit Prius rolls through.
Oh,
The most
fucking Prius!
Motherfucking bikers.
Ruined the best
Yeah.
shot we'd gotten all day.
This
So-
biker, you guys are definitely recording. I'm just gonna go in front of you. Fuck you.
Yep. So you'll sometimes get bikers, and I'm talking about. Here's what we're talking about. You go up a quarter mile.
Sometimes you look
You
like
were-
a boner when you air brake.
Yeah, you go up half mile, whatever. You go from the spot you want to be at, because you want to gain some speed, so that
You don't look like you're fucking standing still.
Yeah, or else you might as well just put the skateboard down and stand on it, stationary.
It's not how you guys take action shots.
So you and then you go down. You can't just shut down in the middle of the road. I mean, so then you go down another quarter mile. So now that's almost a mile worth of trekking every time you want to reshoot the ad. So first 3-4 times you're just getting it into focus. Next 10 to 20 takes before you get one that looks good. And then you don't want to just put all your eggs in that one basket. So you do another 10 to 20 on top of that.
To try and get 2 more that look
Yeah.
okay.
Two,
And
3
then there's
more.
that jackass
Because
that's just like, oh, you said stop We
Yeah.
had a fucking stop right after, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna keep going because I'm
Yeah.
hardcore. And then
Yeah,
I
and
feel
then
like
there's
an
people
ass.
that go down to the bottom of the hill, and then it takes 20 more minutes.
It happens, and you know everyone's on a deadline. Everyone's tired. Everyone's got jet lag, and you just got to do it. Sometimes two people are too close, or some people are too far apart. I mean, you're going 20, 30 miles an hour. It's not the fastest, you know what I mean? You're not, but this isn't a race. At 20, 30 miles, you have to make sure there's a certain amount of distance between you and the person behind you, because that's what you want in the shot.
You can't be in a line. You can't be like
Yeah.
drafting. You got to be like staggered out.
I gave Tim too hard of a push one time, and then just created a big break. And you know, it just sets up the shot wrong, and you guys all got to be close.
How tall are you? How tall are you, Dylan?
I'm 6'1".
So Dylan's 6'1". How tall are you?
I'm like 5'6".
So see, we had some times where Dylan's blocking Nolan completely. Fucking, it happens, man.
I'm like
And
100 pounds, so like there'd be times we'd start and then
Everybody
would
would
be way
catch up to you.
behind or I'd be way in front. It was like we had to fight with keeping everybody at the right point.
yeah, man, and so all this encompasses getting that perfect fucking shot. And think about it. You're going 1 mile. But you ever gone a mile back and forth? We just
Let's just
Yeah.
say we all know that section of road very well.
Yeah. Yeah, and think about it. I have to go down. I'm doing follow car for these guys, so I gotta go pick them all up, throw them in the back of my car, and then you gotta take them back up the mile, and then you gotta reset, and you're good. Now, it's just a mile, Rafi. Yeah, it's 60 miles an hour. That's 1 minute of driving. But when you're going fucking 10, 15 miles an hour, that takes a couple minutes to get to, you know?
And you're dealing with other assholes on the road who don't want you to be there because
Yeah.
they're god important and they need to go where they're going for some reason at the top of a mountain. And they were giving you dirty looks because you're having fun.
Yeah. Then this is just what all goes into just taking the picture for the ad. We're not even talking about editing the shot, getting the file right, getting the bleed and trim and all that stuff right. So there's a lot that goes into just making one team ad, and I'm just really lucky to have such a great team of riders that are down.
Speaking of team.
Did you say team or team?
Speaking of team.
Mm.
Speaking of our team. Ooh.
Super secret.
We got a a secret that I just want to. But all right, we got a pro rider, like a legit pro rider that I don't know. Should we tell him now? Or should we wait? We wrote a press release for it.
And see if he can come on first. And if he
Yeah.
can't, then let's hold on to it.
Well, he was gonna come on tonight, but I'm a piece of shit and I don't know how to get Google Hangouts to work.
Spoiler alert, it's not me.
Ah,
It's not any of us.
well,
Sorry.
no. This is
You already know who we are. Spoil.
This is a rider that you guys have seen at big events. He races a lot. It is a he because I said so. So I guess he's white. I'll give you that much. Apparently,
full white guys.
apparently, yeah. I never realized that, but I guess everyone on the team's white. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, we'll just drop a little hint like that.
Talk
You-
about our other new team riders.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Is he?
What are you doing?
No.
What are you doing?
You can see him.
Who?
You can see him.
What are you talking about?
Is that a
Yes,
picture of
that's a picture of him.
him?
Oh. Well, now we gotta edit that out, man.
You can't make it out.
Wait, where?
They could,
Look,
No, dude.
they
just-
could
just
deduce
leave
by
it.
the shape
Dude,
of
let
it
it
all.
be like
yeah,
a little.
if
like,
they get, okay,
hints.
if y'all can figure out who it is by that picture, I'll buy you a set of wheels.
Well,
What do you mean?
probably
Look.
Every one of those comes with that.
You could see by the logo of what that is and by the shape of the kicktail. I could fucking tell you in 1 second what
Really?
that board
Well,
is.
of course you know who.
God damn, well, now,
Well, you can tell
Well,
what board
yeah.
it is, not who's on the picture.
yeah.
But maybe
You may not
every-
even be able to tell what board it is.
Every one of those
I
might
would-
come with that same picture.
There is no other board with that kind of a kicktail to it and that kind of a
It
nose.
doesn't matter what what board it is.
Of course it does, because then you know what kind of stuff goes on that board.
Oh, is that? Oh.
And then you could deduce that
Wait,
that's
is
a
that
team
like
rider.
promo?
Yeah,
You said it's a
kinda.
team rider. Oh, okay. Then I guess that.
We need to edit this part
Yeah,
out.
we will.
Don't. Whenever
Alright.
you're listening to this, just fuck that.
All right, we wrote a press release. We'll get it out there next week. How about that? And we also took some badass team shots for the most part of the team. We had Chandler. He stopped by at Black's. We had Chandler, Nolan, Rob, Dylan, Tim, Mystery, Pro Rider, and I might be in a couple, but I don't really count.
I mean, you own the shop. I say that counts.
You count.
Yeah,
Any-
100%.
I mean-
150%. Because we
Now,
would
if
be-
we're gonna call you a pro rider,
Yeah,
that's
I'm not.
gonna be a little bit.
But I mean,
I'm
it's- we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. So,
Definitely.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bash on him at all.
But okay, look at it from my point of view, man. You guys are skating some really fun roads, and there's a pro photographer. We hired Stretch from 1904 Photography. He's fucking awesome,
Oh, yeah.
awesome guy.
Cool fuck, dude.
Cool guy to spend the day with. We went camping with him too, and that was a fucking blast and a riot. And if you just, you know what, he also does single shots. If you just, you don't want to hire him for the day, you just want one shot. And next time you see him, just fucking go walk up to him, say, you know, can you take one picture for me or take some pictures of me? If you see one you like, go on his website, $50 or $40, whatever he prices them at. I think that's a fantastic deal.
That's a pretty dope price.
You're spending that much on wheels, assholes. You get one professional shot of
Yeah,
you.
The best
If
picture ever taken. I've
Yeah.
ever-
Yeah.
if
Some of
look,
those, I've never had some good pictures like that taken
Yeah.
of me before, and it makes me look a lot better than I am.
Look, man, I took a gnarly fucking. He took a gnarly fucking picture of me doing a squatter. That shit was. Oh my god, I love it. It's the best thing ever. And
Yeah.
I'm terrible. I'm not photogenic at all, and I look fucking dope.
fuck yeah, he does magic, man. And you know what? Let's say you were gonna be one of these kids that hit up all these companies. Hey, sponsor me.
Yeah, having that.
Having one photographer picture would put you leaps and bounds
Yeah,
ahead
having
of
that at the bottom
everyone.
of the resume, just like, dude, shred hard.
Yeah, fuck yeah. J-Flow. Hey, okay, you want to know how you get added to a team? Here's the right combination of what you do. J-Flow, he's our newest rider. He's not the pro rider we were talking about. He's amateur, but he's breaking out into the scene. One, he got leathers made. That shows initiative. It shows that you want to race and you're taking shit seriously. Two, he got a referral. One of his other sponsors gave him a referral. A sponsor we don't even carry in the shop vouched for him. That's enough for me right there, too.
Wait,
Three?
who's he riding for?
Nevada Dex.
Oh,
Really?
right,
Yeah,
right,
shout out
right.
to
No.
Tim. Yeah,
Yeah,
good Midwest, good Midwest company. Makes some solid fucking boards. He grew up in La
Or-
Habra.
Such
Yeah.
a core company.
Yeah. He's,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing, Midwest, but get it together. Fucking, why are you guys buying rain boards when you should be buying Nevada decks? What do you support your scene? Support your
Earthquake.
support your own fucking companies, man. All I'm saying is,
I think the East Coast is fucked. Well,
yeah,
I guess.
I'm saying,
It's
I guess he
Atlanta.
technically lives in.
Nolan is East Coast as fuck, though.
I'm from Chicago.
yeah, man. We're not plugging East Coast and West Coast companies here. This is specifically for Nevada decks. Check them out. They got a cool board, the Area 51. We're gonna add that to the shop in a couple weeks too. What else do they have? I don't know. They have cool shit, man. Check out their website. I'm pretty excited to check out the Area 51. He's got flush mounting with flush urethane. So he pretty much has poured his own mold right here. He puts it over whatever board he has. Then you got a flush mounted riser. Get the fuck out of here. Who does that? Who does that? Nobody. Nobody does that. Except for Nevada decks. Not made in Nevada.
They're not.
So-
in
No.
Nevada?
They're
No.
not.
Where are they made?
Midwest.
In the Midwest.
Missouri?
I was gonna say J-Flo is from Illinois, so in that area.
He's from Illinois, but I don't know if Tim's not from Illinois. I don't know. Where he's at is very cold right now.
Yeah.
I know that much. So,
By the way, these guys came out to Southern California. Been beautiful all winter, and this is the only time we've had issues with rain.
Twice.
True.
Two
Well,
times
twice.
we've had skate sessions cut short by rain, and it blows. But we feel you, all the rest of the country, because we've otherwise had a week of sunshine.
To be fair though, the rain skating at Albo was super fun.
Yeah. Rain skating is fun. Props, Canada. You guys
Yeah.
do it very well. We
Yeah.
suck at it, but it's fun.
Canadians just do it in soaking wet rain. They're wakeboarding essentially, and they no complaints. They're just like, bring some clothes with you.
Peace was fucking crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy, P Swiss. I know you're listening. All right. Rob, how do you feel about this Cali weather compared to where'd you come from? Tell us a glimpse, because I know a lot of people listening are stuck inside and,
Well,
share your...
The
Okay.
second day we were here, we're at the top of GMR, overlooking just like the most amazing scenery I've seen. And I get a text from my mom with a picture of our house just covered in 8 inches of snow.
It's this much.
Yeah, it's like night and day difference.
It's like as big as your face.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a lot of fucking snow.
There's no skating in that. There's snowboarding in that. There's snowboarding
If
weather.
you can get your car to the mountain, like just trying to drive in 8 inches of snow even is hard.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I got a text from my stepmom of my dad shoveling like around the same amount. I think it was probably a little bit less. Like 6 inches of snow just off the top of his work car. Snow everywhere on the ground. We're like, oh, see you at 9.
I've got cousins in Cambridge, Ontario. Shout out to Cambridge, Ontario. And it's right by Kitchener. It's a small little town. And I go, I love the snow. What's so big deal about the snow? And he's like, look, Rocky, just imagine you wake up. You're tired. It's 6 a.m. It's cold. You put on your clothes. You brush your teeth. You take a shower. And you get outside and step into a freezer. And your balls just shoot back up into you. And you're just looking at your car. And you're just trying to get it to start so that you could go back inside and wait for it to just warm up for the next 20 to 30 minutes. Is that really how bad it is?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What about scraping shit off your windshield?
Oh my
yeah.
god. And if you don't have an ice scraper and you have to use a credit card,
Is that bad?
oh my god. Because
I
all
always have
that
one.
ice,
Not
just like, well, see, even in Georgia, that happens. Like, my windshield would frost over. I didn't have an ice scraper because I'm in Georgia.
Why not just use windshield wipers like any LA person would say?
Ice, it won't come on.
no, but
yeah,
with,
no,
with water. Why not just throw water on
It will freeze over it.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna melt it, and then it's just gonna freeze over again.
Wow.
So you have to use a credit card, and as you're scraping up and down it, all that like ice shaving just goes straight into your hand. You don't have gloves either, and it sucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Don't think we have it all just gravy here in LA. We have to sit through 2 hours of traffic a day, 1 hour to go anywhere you're trying to go, and then 1 hour
away.
to get back. You want to go to LA County to Orange County? 1 hour. You want to go during traffic on the 405? That's 3 hours. You want to go to LAX from LA? That's an hour. You want to go during traffic time? That's 3 hours. You want to go from here to Pasadena? That's an hour. You want to go from here to GMR? That's an hour.
When we go here to Blackson's too.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Everything is an hour.
But it's an
done.
hour, not in snow. Yeah, that's true. And there's burritos for as far as you can see.
And if you're not driving, you can take a nap.
That's true too, man. Rob definitely passed the fuck out a couple of times while I was just yelling at profanities at traffic. Alright, let's talk dream setups for you guys. If you could have one dream setup, what would it be?
Like, are we talking one setup?
Like, I'm talking about, I do a lot of follow cars, and if I could just have one follow car to drive in, it'd be the Wienermobile. So what would you guys do? What would you want as a dream board setup? Because you said there's no board out there that, what if you had to combine this couple of boards?
Oh, okay. I've really been digging my Valhalla Skrilla for downhill.
Okay.
But I free ride on a Second 9 Aero, and I kind of would like to see the better parts of both of those decks kind of incorporated together. I know this next year's version kind of has a little bit of bigger kicktail on the Skrilla, but kind of want to see it a little bit more tapered, a little bit more pointy nose, but still keep that refined like W feel. I like the CNC cutout wheel wells. It could be a little bit more narrow, but now I'm running Rogue trucks, 50-43 or 43-30, depending on how fast I'm going. And due to some awesome people that I have supporting me, I have dialed them in totally, so they're kind of on point, and I wouldn't ride anything else at this point. So Rogue truck stream setup on mystery combined board. Downhill wheels,
Hollow core canvas.
vented core panties for sure.
There you go.
Yeah, legit grip. That's all you need.
I want to say one thing. Far too many times I hear people bitching about, oh, these trucks are dead. Always dial in your trucks. Always. Just take whatever bushings they come with and throw them away. Because they're never dialed in, almost never, to the average rider or you. They're never dialed into you. And guess what? You could fucking dial them in however you want. However you want. For me, that's always the same. Yellow barrels for blood oranges. Very simple, man. Very, very simple, man. And it's just for my weight. If you weigh 200 pounds and you like to lean hard, you really, really feeling crazy, do one barrel at the bottom, board side, and do a cone at the top. Yeah, you're good. What about you, Rob? What's your dream setup? Doesn't have to be a blue sky board, but if you want.
Yeah, dude, I love my blue sky boards.
But
I will bring it down.
yeah, we're gonna be alright. We'll get blue sky into the shop soon. I promise. I promise. I want to. Alright, go. Sorry.
Right now I'm riding the Blue Sky Chakra, which is a single kick with W. And the thing is, I love the shape of the Chakra, but I like the concave of the Blue Sky Contrail a little bit better.
Okay.
So probably my dream board there would be the Chakra shape with the kicktail with straight cave instead of W. But the W is super helpful, so I don't know. I'm not sure I'd want to give it up. As far as setup goes, I don't really know what my current setup is, so I'm not that picky about it. I love my rays, so pretty much whatever. Dialed in setup on rays and whatever free ride wheels.
What's your favorite free ride wheels? Ember free rides or no?
Emberbirds are okay outside of Ohio. Just once it's cold, they are super grippy. They're really nice during the summer and when it's warm, but in the cold, it's not gonna mess with them. Right now I'm riding the Churchill Narcos, and they've been sick on this trip. I've been loving them.
Give us some feedback on those.
So, what I was told is they're a smaller white owl, but from what I've heard, they're nothing like the white owl. So I'm not really sure what to think about that. They've been really buttery, chain a ton, even though I'm in California, so as well. They're 64 millimeters, ADA.
Hearing him slide has been nice, actually.
Yeah.
It's not like loud or honky or like scratchy at all. They slide and they sound really, really
Yeah, they're just straight buttered.
slick.
Yeah, they're like a slippery butter. They're like they're really smooth. And coming off cheater wheels, like Pee-wees and stuff like that, they don't feel super slidey, but I would definitely not describe them as grippy in any way. They're a good time.
What about you?
Mr. Deck Collector over here.
Apparently this motherfucker has 16 decks. He's gonna start a board shop soon.
I think you should just start a museum. Just call it Frasco's Longboard Decks.
So dream setup, NLS 37 with cleavage concave in the back and gas pedals with dialed in Zealous Gen 3 prototypes or L rods that run tall.
Is cleavage concave the double?
It's like double.
It's like double
Yeah.
W.
And vintage Corcanis with Zealous bearings.
Has there ever been a more hyped downhill wheel? You know, you guys are sneaky motherfuckers, alright? You guys are spending all that time. I saw it in Rolo's video where he, you guys blur everything, but a little bit you don't. You just forget to. I'm just saying, we saw that. It's like a girl with a side boob and a little bit of nipple showing. Alright, we saw.
Oh, you know what it is? Zach made vintage Corcanis when he started Venom, and nobody wanted them, so he just put them aside. And now they're all hyped up, and he's just sitting on a massive warehouse of vintage Corcanis, just hyping the crap out of them. They're already done. They're good to go. Guaranteed that's what's going on. I'm
Speculation on his
I'm
part.
on to you, Zach.
I can't wait, man.
Boom Beach on the podcast.
I don't know if you could see this,
I'm
but
pretty sure everyone on the team has it.
this is Boom Beach, and we have been addicted to this shit, man.
Don't do it.
We
It's a trap.
our chats are all about this. Our Our lives have slowly been consumed by it, and it's just so fun.
The three guys
And-
that don't play are trying to have a conversation, and we're talking about, hey guys, what should I do? We're sending pictures back and forth.
I don't play it.
Don't
They're
start,
really-
man.
They're just like, oh, hey, should we build our base or should I put this here or that there? And I'm just like,
We'd probably brick and mortar and be like the biggest shop in SoCal if we didn't fucking waste our time on Moon Beach.
Yeah, that's true, man. I've got the Madrid line just sitting here for a week now. I just got the Pee-wees. Let's show them what the Pee-wees look like. I got the white and Shrek green Pee-wees.
I think the
Recently.
Shrek looks super dope.
Yeah.
I was skeptical.
Let me.
Oh yeah, okay, real quick, just to clarify, in pictures it looks a lot worse than what. Actually, I won't say a lot worse. In pictures, it's worse than it looks like. The green ones are actually pretty dope.
Yeah, it's like a.
It's
I
like
It looks like Shrek. Whatever color Shrek is, that's what it looks like.
It's a little bit lighter version of the free reds, I think.
Yeah.
Of like, you mean like Apex 11?
Yeah. Of
It
Anger
looks a little bit like Apex. A little lighter.
It's got a pink core to it. The white ones have a green core to them. And I don't know. I think these will go fast. They're only got like
24.
24 of them. Not too many. I'm not trying to go crazy on these. If you want it, you want it. If not, you don't. They'll be gone. What was I gonna say? So I don't know. I like to remember guys, man. They always go to weekly Gel Lab meetings. Nick Lee's cool as fuck, man. They always throw hands down the coolest events in SoCal. I mean,
Tacos.
yeah,
Carne asada tacos.
they bring carne asada tacos to feed everybody, and they're not just like, you just ate. They're like, you just ate. Here's some more, and they're cool as fuck. They do some cool shit like Twinkie races. So
yeah, if you,
Yeah.
it's kind of, I mean, it's the concept of a beer run. If you've done a beer run, or maybe if you're not old enough to do a beer run, you can do a Twinkie run. But you open when you say go, you start the run, and you open your Twinkie, and if you finish the run without finishing your Twinkie, it doesn't count.
We can't finish the Twinkie that fast.
well, look,
Well,
here's where it
it's
gets.
skating.
It's
That's a pretty
sketchy
good
because you're skating, and if you're doing hands down slides, you can't.
Okay, now,
Mm.
just to clarify here, I haven't eaten a Twinkie since, God, my sophomore year of high school.
And this
We'll
is
get
not,
this guy
is not a
Twinkie.
big run.
No.
This slide jam hill is not super long.
Is it not possible to just open your mouth and insert Twinkie?
Well,
Maybe with your
okay.
skills, it might be.
Okay. Here's where it gets difficult. I witnessed several level events like Olympics style events going on where this was one event. Now here's the second one, and these are some of the same riders entering all these. So they come prepared with a bunch of boxes of Twinkies. Let me just put it that way. Another event they did was you race to the bottom of the hill, and then you have to finish a Twinkie that's located at the bottom of the hill.
Oh, that's
Right.
not fun.
No, it doesn't, because you start off with 8 people, and then 4 get eliminated. No, 6 advance, 2 get eliminated.
Oh, so you have to keep eating Twinkies.
So then you go to the
You
next
gotta have
round.
that Twinkie tolerance.
That six
Oh.
Twinkie. I mean, those 6 people are now racing for the top 4, and then the top 4 are racing for first, second, and third. So you've now eaten 3 more Twinkies,
My
right?
stomach's just not
Yeah,
enough
and then
Twinkie.
you're taking free ride balls balls to the wall runs in
Okay.
between.
I think I'll stick with my Auburn guys and the beer runs.
You guys actually get to drink beer while you
Oh
ride?
yeah. This Auburn event that we've got coming up on Saturday.
Give it a plug. Hopefully this makes it up before
Hopefully,
then.
yeah, it's it's actually not in Auburn. It's near Pale City, Alabama. It's put on by Wes. He's the owner of Elrod Trucks. Super dope guys. It's an Auburn University downhill event. AUDH. You can find them on Facebook. Even after the event, find them on Facebook. They're super dope guys. It's hours to run if you're in that area, and basically it's a really gnarly, 55-mile-an-hour straight downhill into a really sharp left-hand hairpin, a nice sweeping right into an S-curve, and you start a beer at the top, and if you don't finish it by the hairpin, you're kind of boned, because you're doing a pre-drift or you're hitting a tree.
You guys don't fuck around over there. Let me give a shout out since we're sponsors to this event. I think that we deserve a shout out. Legit Boardshop sponsoring this event, and guess who else is sponsoring the event? We got Fat Deans, Riptide Sports, Sozo Skate Shop, Water Boys, Ill Downhill, Jotty Boards, and Action Board Shop. We appreciate the shops and companies that support the scene. We think everyone deserves fucking credit for supporting the scene, and I think that you'll see a lot more of downhill style events being sponsored by us. So Fucking.
And Elrod trucks, but that's because that's west, so that doesn't count.
Well,
That's super dope.
I think it counts.
Well,
Elrod
yeah, okay.
Trucks 2.
Yeah.
Elrod Trucks 2 is also sponsoring the event and throwing the event. They're event organizers as well. So if you're within the vicinity of that state, I guess each state's a stone throw away over there.
Not like California.
Yeah, everything's more than an hour away in California.
Speaking of California and events in California,
You want to talk about the Bakersfield event? Daniel's Throne?
or we could talk about some rumors and some hype possibilities for people that are tuning into the podcast. Some special things we got going on.
Interesting. Tell me more, Dylan.
Should we drop some deets, or we want to just leave the people hanging?
Is this about certain parking garages and stuff? Well, if we announce it right now, we gotta commit to it, man. How 100% are you that it's going down? You 100% sure this is happening? In
I'm not
2015?
100% yet.
How percent are you?
Probably like 75.
That's pretty fucking decent.
75.
All right, give it.
We'll give it a general idea.
This is what we're working with.
If you guys saw the media coverage and the things going on for the Noble Race by Battle that happened last month, we're working on getting something in California along similar lines in one of our fantastic Los Angeles parking structures or somewhere in SoCal parking garages that are really dope. So keep your eyes out.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
It
man.
will be very interesting to see the people from all over the country come out here and try and shred West Coast style. But it'll be interesting. It's enjoyable.
Isn't West Coast style like pussy style where it's no hitting, no cutting, all that shit? Like out here in Texas, you could just throw people off boards.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's their thing. I don't know if we're gonna race that style. We may race that style. We may not. I don't know. Depends on what people want.
I'm perfectly happy, perfectly content with no one knocking me off the board.
I
Because
kind of like that.
Yeah,
That no
but
one
that
can
should
knock me
probably
the
be
fuck
funny.
off my board. But at the same time, like, it's what the people want.
you really,
It's what the viewers want.
Well,
If I'm sitting there watching the finals, I want to see as many crashes as possible because that makes me just go, ooh,
Look,
on the inside.
Did you see the thing from Noble? They put it on Instagram. King Noble's dope, by the way. You should all go follow him. Of the Battle Bayou, where in the finals they like started, and there was this one like bigger dude in front with a white T-shirt, and like the second person just grabbed his shirt and yanked him off and used that momentum to just rocket in the first.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
terrible.
Yeah, oh my god, it was so awesome.
look, if you're not good enough to beat the person, what are you gonna Mad Max them off their board for, man? Do you really want a pissed off 200-pound Armenian barreling just for you on the next heat or the next chance they get? Because
Motivation
that's
to go
exactly
faster.
well, motivation to go faster. That's how you're gonna get fucked up. Is what's gonna happen, man. Personally, and I love garages. Like I love
Yeah,
parking
just
garages.
wear leather, she'll be good.
Just wear leathers, man. Leather jacket, maybe. Speaking of garages, I think we're gonna have to cut this one pretty soon because we want to skate garages. It's already 10:10 right now. We got, our friends from, I'll end on this note, man. We hit parking garages last week. We hit parking garages 2 days ago, and we threw it up in our local parking garage group for the local city of Irvine, and I just said we're hitting parking garages. Anyone down to roll through? And we went from a group of 6 to a group of 9, just because 3 very friendly strangers decided to take us up on that offer. So use social media for what fuck your day. Use social media to find strangers to skate with. That's all I'm saying. Because they took us, we went from a cool parking structure to one that we all knew, and it was rained out, and they took us to their parking structure, which
Yeah.
was cool as fuck. It was bizarro land, alright? We had a cop show up while we were sitting, and we were we're like, the day's done. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and we gotta pack this shit up. And we're like, we're leaving, yeah. And the cop's like, no, we know you're practicing, just have fun. Just, yeah, you silly gooses. Just you guys all have helmets on, enjoy. It was very weird. Very weird.
It's very weird. This is the first time I've had an experience like that with a police officer
Yeah.
in a parking garage.
Cops are assholes in Cali. That's the vibe I've been getting.
Well, yeah, man.
They were chill.
Yeah, they were chill. Everyone was like super surprised, like, holy crap, the cop didn't try and shoot me.
Yeah. I've seen I used to work at a skate park, and on my lunch break, allegedly, skate park was full of people just doing random shit. No one was wearing a helmet, and a cop came, and one guy was mouthing off to the cop, and he was he had a broken leg, and he mouthed off to the cop, and everybody slowly, surely, just got the fuck out of the skate park, and his eyes was on that one guy, and guess who got a ticket for being in a skate park without a helmet? The motherfucker with a broken leg and crutches, who almost got tased too. So
That dude was a real G.
yep, he took one for the team. Allegedly.
He was taking one for the team. If he really was taking one for the team,
No, he was
I
just
think he was just kind of being a d-bag.
he thought he had God mode on because of his leg cast, and the cop's like, "I will break your other leg, sir."
Control F.
Yeah, he's like, "I'll break your other leg if you don't stop that mouth." And he's like, "What are you gonna do? Tase me with my crutches?" And he took out his taser, and he's like, "All right, guys, look, we've had a lot of time. We had a lot of fun."
No, we made it so far.
We'll edit that out. All right.
Let's restart.
Look, guys, we had a blast talking with you. Thank you for tuning in. We will do more of these soon. Once we figure out how to... If you know how to get Google Hangouts to record, please email legitboardshop@gmail.com. But seriously, we'll do more of these soon, man. I apparently have one recorded, so we'll throw that one up too. So we'll start making this more and more a consistent thing. We'll start doing more and more writer breakdowns of whatever they're writing, dream setups of whatever's out there right now. How about that? And if there's something you guys want to see, if there's something you guys would like us to do different, if you guys have any feedback for us, we'd love to hear it. Just comment on the video below. This will probably be up on YouTube. And subscribe. Subscribe so you can get more awesome videos, reviews, and whatever else we throw out there. Follow us on Instagram at Legit Board Shop. Follow us on Facebook at Legit Board Shop. And, follow these guys too on Instagram at least. Rob, what's your Instagram handle?
Roberto Verde 15.
Roberto Verde 15. How do you spell that? R-O-B-R?
ROBERTOVERDE 15.
It'll be in the description. How about that? So follow Rob. What about you, Nolan?
I am Frasconator on all forms of social media. FRASCONATOR.
Also, it'll be in the description, guys. Just fucking click. What about you, Dylan?
My Instagram handle is @DownhillDylan. Spelled just like it sounds. Downhill and DYLAN. Pretty much my only form of social media. So
Reddit.
I mean, I'm same thing on Reddit too. So
There you go. Mystery solved and the anonymous shit. Oh yeah, speaking of Reddit, so the gift exchange, whoever was matched up like Dylan, he got shafted. So whoever got shafted like our friend here, Dylan, first of all, if you sign up and you don't send anyone anything, shame on you, man. That sucks. But it happens, I guess. So we took it upon ourselves. We're taking a couple poor souls and sending them something cool. So yeah, man. If
the process is hopefully gonna even things out.
I think it's less this year, less people that need to get rematched. So yeah, if there's a if you have anything extra, man, how about this? If you rematch somebody, I'll give you 10% off your order. How about that? Fucking email me, legitboardshop@gmail.com. If you rematch somebody, you take on one person, you give them a used set of whatever you have, I'll give you a discount. Just shoot me an email and actually give me proof. I'll ask Rebel if I really want to dig into it, but I probably will take your word on it. Yeah, why not, man? Spread the stoke. Do cool shit. We're going to go skate some garages.
Woo!
Everyone, thank you for tuning
Have a good
in.
night.
Real quick.
Have a good night.
Real quick.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Legit Board Shop does not condone skating or operating a four-wheel vehicle while under the influence of alcohol. We are trained professionals on a closed course at both skating and drinking alcohol. Have a good night.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Have a good night, guys.